Shaft running perpendicular, forming the outer hull of the ship. You can see the piping down there, steam-powered vessel. You're going to see chunks of railroad rail as we go. They're scattered all along here. The hull had that interior railroad system to move the cargo around. You can see some of the nail heads here as we go. Twisted and turned, trundle nails, 4 feet long, 2 men. I'd said maybe one woman could do it, but it took 2 men to do that now. I had a young lad on here earlier this summer, looked up at his dad and said, "Dad, how come 2 men and only 1 woman?" He looked down and said, "Son, your mother could talk that nail down." So. But just a mangled mess down here, a lot of piping, chunks of railroad rail. We drift a little bit farther, you're going to see a chunk of railroad rail laid right across the top of the keelson. Then we're going to go over those 3 huge beams. Check out the bolts sticking up out of those beams. Those bolts are over 5 feet long, right there. First, second, third beam, 485 horsepower steam engine mounted right there. Now this ship was constructed in Bay City, Michigan back in 1890. It was a transitional ship that had steam for power. It also had 3 masts for sailing, but the masts were strictly backup. This is a shipwreck tour. Huh? Yeah, they do. They do. And we see them occasionally. A lot of times we'll see them on the Bermuda. We've seen a few earlier today, but there hasn't been a lot of activity on them right now. I don't know why. Here's that side section, kind of bends down, called turn of the bilge right there. All the exposed ribs. Army Corps of Engineers stuffed the seams with dynamite to blow this thing up, separating the sides from the upper deck and the hull. White cable that you see down there, road map for divers connecting different points of interest. Large metal wheel leaning right up against the side rail, used in the pulley system to hoist cargo up onto the deck. Called a lumber hooker because when her hull was fully loaded, she could still carry 1,000,000 board feet of lumber on her upper deck. The cabin area starts right here. You'll see a couple of portholes. They're about 12 inches in diameter. Bay City. Yep. I don't know if they still do or not, but DeVoe, I think, was the shipbuilder down there. The beam protruding up off the side here, ship's rub rail. Right above it, there's going to be an oval ring. Dock lines would come out there. So are you from the Bay City area? Okay. All right.
It was actually built in East Bay City.
East Bay City?
I think there's on the other side of the river. Is that what it is? Yeah.
It might be. The metal sheeting here, protector from ice flows. Anchor housing coming up next. The stem of the anchor would have gone right into that. You can see it's broken in several pieces. There's a crack in it. When the ship hit the reef, the anchor swung out, smashed that anchor housing, and did some of the damage to the front of the ship. And then you have the anchor itself right there. 5 feet wide, 8 feet long, 2,500 pounds. Big ones. What kind of rocks? They're big ones. I know that. I have no idea. Just there's some sandstone cliffs up here. The rocks. I don't know. We're going to turn and go for a ride out on the rock reef now. And I'll point out the pockets of iron ore as we go over them. coming up, right there. Dark blackish blue rock. A little more there. Pocket, another little pocket, huge pocket right here. That's the kind of stuff they would have been taken off of the Bermuda. Now, anybody here been to the Shipwreck Museum in Paradise? You've seen the rudder of the Drake. The rudder of the Drake sits right out front. All that iron ore came from the Drake 5 years before its final wreck. 8 to 10 feet of water here. Watch coming off the back end. Drops off in a hurry. 8 to 10, down to 25 to 35. Right there, jagged edge. 25 to 35. We clean it every day. We go down there and clean the inside every day. And we have one of our captains who'll go down in a dive suit and clean the outside once a week. Now we're looking for our two favorite artifacts. Here they come, right there. There's the captain's bathtub directly below us under the front viewing well. And there's the captain's commode. Now everybody on this side see it? Okay, next is going to be the smokestack. Let me come over here. Outer ring of the bathtub is right below me here. See it down there? And then here comes the captain's commode. Now a little bit farther, there's a 10-foot piece of smokestack. Large round cylinder pipe points right at it. But everybody saw the bathtub and commode, right? Yep. Good, because that's the highlight of the tour, folks. Right there, captain's bathtub, captain's commode. And I also like to point out at this time, especially to the women, all right? That seat was down. Captain was definitely a gentleman. I had a young lad look up at me earlier this year and said, I don't get it. I said, give it 15